Have you ever wished to not just add years to your life, but life to your years? In this video, we'll explore 10 heartfelt habits that can help you live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. From staying physically active and nourishing your body to prioritizing your mental health and cultivating strong social connections, these practical tips are drawn from real experiences and timeless wisdom. Stay with us until the end to discover the essential secrets that can transform your everyday living, empower your well-being, and help you embrace each day with purpose, joy, and love. Whether you're looking to enhance your current lifestyle or make positive changes for the future, this video is your guide to a more vibrant and deeply fulfilling life. Let's embark on this journey together. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Number 1, stay physically active. No matter how many years have passed or how many birthdays you've celebrated, there is something undeniably magical about waking up each day and feeling the rhythm of your body, the quiet pulse of life that flows through you. The ability to move is a gift, one that so many of us take for granted until it becomes harder to do. And yet, staying physically active isn't about punishing yourself with strenuous workouts or forcing your body to meet some unrealistic standard. It's about honoring and nurturing the vessel that has carried you through the journey of life, through every twist and turn, every joy and hardship. I've had the privilege of speaking with countless people throughout my life, from different ages and backgrounds, and they all seem to share a common belief. The real secret to feeling youthful, vibrant, and full of life doesn't lie in some miracle cure, fancy anti-aging serum, or even in a doctor's office. It's something far simpler, yet far more profound. It's in the daily act of moving your body. It's in the small, intentional moments that you choose to cherish yourself enough to stay active and engaged with life. Movement, in all its forms, is a way of telling your body, I appreciate you, I see you, and I will care for you. The beauty of staying active is that it's not about doing what others expect or pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion. It's about starting where you are, with what you have. Maybe today all you can manage is a gentle stroll around your block, and that's more than okay. That walk, though it may seem small, holds immense value. Take each step mindfully and allow yourself to be present in the moment. Feel the cool breeze against your skin. Listen to the rustle of leaves as they sway with the wind, and notice the delicate sound of birds chirping in the trees above. Even the simplest things, like the smell of freshly cut grass or the sight of sunlight filtering through the branches, can remind you how alive and connected to the world you truly are. It's easy to think that physical activity has to be rigid or structured, but that's not the case. The truth is, you can move in ways that bring you genuine joy. Maybe it's dancing like no one's watching to your favorite song in the living room, letting the music take over as you twirl and laugh. Maybe it's gardening, your hands working the soil as you tend to each plant, nurturing them as they grow, just as you've nurtured yourself. Or perhaps it's yoga, where each stretch feels like a gentle reminder that your body, despite everything, is still capable of grace. It's not about how fast you can run, how much weight you can lift, or how long you can endure. It's about finding joy in the movement and embracing it as a daily practice of self-love. I believe that your body is much more than just a physical entity. It's a cherished companion, a loyal friend. Think of all the memories it holds, the places it has taken you, the experiences it has allowed you to have. It has been with you through every moment of your life. From the light-hearted laughter of childhood to the challenges of adulthood, your body deserves to be treated with the same kindness and respect that you would show to a close friend. After all, it has carried you through so much, even when you may have pushed it too hard or taken it for granted. Now, more than ever, is the time to repay it with the care and love it deserves. And as you age, staying physically active becomes more important than ever, not for the sake of appearance, but for the sake of vitality. Moving your body keeps your joints fluid, your muscles strong, and your mind sharp. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. By moving a joyful part of your daily life, you're telling your body that you still have so much left to experience, so much more life to live. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, and it's certainly not about competing with anyone else. The goal is simply to move, to keep that beautiful, life-giving energy flowing through your body. Whether it's walking, dancing, gardening, or stretching, find the activity that lights you up from the inside. And above all, remember that staying physically active is one of the most profound ways to say to yourself, I am still here, I am still capable, and I am still full of life. So don't underestimate the power of movement, no matter how small or simple it may seem. Each step, each stretch, and each moment of physical activity is a celebration of your resilience, your strength, and your deep connection to life itself. Your body, like your spirit, is deserving of all the love and care you can give it. Keep moving, keep cherishing, and keep living with joy. 2. Nourish your body with balanced nutrition. There is something almost sacred, deeply personal, about the act of preparing a meal that you know will nourish your body. It's more than just a routine, it's a way of connecting with yourself. A moment where you can consciously choose to care for your body most fundamentally. Eating well isn't about restrictive diets or following the latest health trends. It's about celebrating the gift of food, the very thing that fuels you and sustains your energy, your vitality, and your spirit. Over the years, I've come to realize that what we choose to put into our bodies has a profound impact on every aspect of our lives. It shapes not only our physical health, but also our emotional and mental well-being. I've heard countless stories from people whose lives have been transformed simply by changing their eating habits, whether it's cutting out processed foods, eating more mindfully, or embracing more fruits and vegetables. These shifts in how we nourish ourselves can be life-changing. And when you approach each meal as an act of self-love, something truly magical happens. Imagine starting your day not with a rush, but with intention, preparing a wholesome breakfast that sets the tone for the hours ahead. Maybe it's a warm bowl of oatmeal, topped with fresh berries that burst with flavor, or a simple plate of scrambled eggs with a slice of whole grain toast. These are not just meals, they're little moments of care that say, I deserve to feel good today. There's a certain joy in knowing that what you're eating is giving your body the nutrients it needs to thrive, to move through the day with energy and clarity. When it comes to lunch and dinner, I've found that filling your plate with a variety of colors, vibrant greens, reds, oranges, and yellows can make all the difference. There's something visually uplifting about a plate that bursts with color. And it's a reminder that eating well doesn't have to be boring or restrictive. Think of your meals as a rainbow of nutrients that are working together to make you feel your best. Whether it's a crisp salad with leafy greens, a hearty soup full of vegetables, or a perfectly grilled piece of fish, these meals are a celebration of life, of the bounty that nature provides us. But here's the key: nourishing your body doesn't mean depriving yourself of the things you love. If you have a sweet tooth, like I do, it's okay to indulge in dessert. The important thing is to savor every bite, to eat slowly and mindfully, enjoying the texture, the flavor, and the moment. A slice of cake or a piece of dark chocolate can be a moment of pure joy, a reminder that life is meant to be enjoyed, not restricted. And let's not forget the simple pleasure of drinking water. There are times when a single glass of water can feel like the most refreshing thing in the world, revitalizing your body in a way that nothing else can. Staying hydrated is one of the simplest, yet most powerful things you can do for yourself. What I've learned is that nourishing your body with balanced nutrition isn't just about food, it's about the mindset you bring to the table. It's about seeing every meal as an opportunity to care for yourself, to give your body what it needs to function at its best. It's about respecting the gift of health and recognizing that the choices you make today can have a ripple effect on how you feel tomorrow, next week, and even years from now. In a world that often encourages us to rush through meals or view food as an afterthought, taking the time to nourish yourself is a radical act of self-love. It's a way of saying, I matter enough to take care of myself. And that is something truly beautiful. Whether you're preparing a feast or something as simple as a piece of fruit, the intention behind it is what matters. Treat your body like the precious, incredible vessel it is, and it will reward you with strength, energy, and vitality. So as you go through your day, remember that food is not just fuel, it's a source of joy, connection, and life. Take time to appreciate the process of nourishing yourself. From the moment you select your ingredients to the final bite on your plate. And above all, remember that you deserve to feel good, to be energized, and to thrive in every way. 3. Prioritize mental health and emotional well-being. Life is a journey filled with beautiful highs and painful lows. And as we grow older, the emotional weight of our experiences can feel heavier. Whether it's the loss of loved ones, the regrets we carry, or the challenges that seem to test us in new ways, these emotions can sometimes feel overwhelming. But I want you to know something deeply important. It is okay to feel everything. It's okay to experience joy and laughter, but it's also okay to feel sadness, frustration, even anger. Emotions are part of what makes us human, and allowing yourself to feel is one of the most powerful things you can do for your mental health. Over the years, I've learned that one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is the space to care for our mental and emotional well-being. I've seen people blossom, truly come alive when they finally permit themselves to focus on their mental health, when they stop pushing aside their feelings and instead face them with compassion and acceptance. There is incredible strength in acknowledging the parts of ourselves that need healing, and there is deep wisdom in making time for those emotions rather than brushing them under the rug. If you're feeling weighed down by life's challenges, I encourage you to allow yourself to feel and process what you're going through. Whether that's by talking to someone who will listen without judgment, putting pen to paper and journaling your deepest thoughts, or simply sitting quietly with yourself and embracing the emotions as they come. Give yourself the time and the space to reflect on what's going on inside. You deserve that care and attention. Don't shy away from your feelings, lean into them. By doing so, you honor the complexity of your emotional landscape and allow yourself to heal. In my own life, I've found that practices like meditation and deep breathing can be profoundly grounding, especially during times of emotional turbulence. Taking just a few moments each day to sit in stillness, breathe deeply, and connect with yourself can bring a sense of peace that is hard to find in the chaos of everyday life. Sometimes it's not about finding all the answers or fixing every problem, but simply being present with yourself, acknowledging where you are, and letting that be enough for now. If you find yourself struggling, please know that you are not alone. It's okay to seek help. Whether that support comes from a trusted friend, a counselor, or even a support group, reaching out can be one of the bravest and most healing actions you take. You don't have to carry your burdens alone, and there is no shame in needing others to help lighten the load. Vulnerability, far from being a weakness, is a sign of strength. It takes courage to admit when you're hurting, and it takes even more courage to ask for help when you need it. We often place so much emphasis on physical health, on how we eat, how we exercise, how we take care of our bodies, but mental health is just as important, if not more so. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without a healthy mind, it's hard to find joy in even the simplest pleasures. Without emotional well-being, life's challenges can feel insurmountable. That's why caring for your mental health is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritizing your mental health means giving yourself the grace to be human. It means accepting that it's okay to have bad days, to feel lost or confused, and to cry when you need to. But it also means recognizing that you have the power to heal, to grow, and to find peace within yourself. You are worth the time and effort it takes to nurture your mind and soul. You deserve to feel whole and at peace with who you are, and you are worthy of the emotional freedom that comes from truly taking care of yourself. So, as you navigate the complexities of life, remember to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. It's not selfish, it's essential. Your mind is just as precious as your body, and it deserves to be treated with kindness, compassion, and care. Take time each day to check in with yourself, to breathe deeply, to reflect on your emotions, and to seek support when needed. In doing so, you will not only strengthen your mental health, but also create a solid foundation upon which the rest of your life can flourish. 4. Cultivate strong social connections. Throughout my life, I've come to realize that the people we surround ourselves with are like the roots of a tree. They provide stability, grounding, and nourishment. They give us the strength to weather life's inevitable storms. As we age, these connections become even more important, anchoring us to a sense of purpose and belonging that can be easy to lose in a fast-paced world. The relationships we cultivate are not just an emotional lifeline, they're a vital part of our well-being, keeping our spirits lifted, our hearts full, and our minds engaged. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. I've heard countless stories from people who have found new meaning in their later years, simply by pouring time and energy into nurturing their relationships. It's remarkable how a simple conversation, a shared moment, or a thoughtful gesture can reignite a sense of joy and connection. As we grow older, we often lose touch with some of the people who once played important roles in our lives, but it's never too late to reach out. Make the effort. Call that old friend you haven't spoken to in years, not for any particular reason, but just to remind them that they matter. There's something incredibly powerful about hearing a familiar voice on the other end of the phone and remembering that you've shared pieces of your life with them. If you're fortunate enough to have a close-knit group of friends or family, cherish them. Don't take those relationships for granted. Invite a neighbor over for tea or coffee. Host a small gathering of friends just to share a meal and some laughter. Life can be so busy that we forget how much warmth and comfort comes from the simple act of sitting together, talking, and sharing our lives. And if loneliness ever creeps in, because let's face it, we all feel lonely, sometimes know that there are so many ways to find a connection. Consider joining a local club, a community group, or a hobby class. Whether it's gardening, painting, or volunteering, finding people with shared interests can open the door to new friendships. Sometimes those unexpected encounters can blossom into the most meaningful and enduring relationships. The truth is, it's never too late to make new friends. Age does not put a cap on our ability to connect with others. Some of the most beautiful friendships can be formed later in life when we've accumulated the wisdom and patience to truly appreciate the people we meet. Stay open to those around you. You never know when a casual conversation could turn into a deep bond, or when a new acquaintance might become a cherished companion. Life has a funny way of bringing the right people into our path when we least expect it. And remember, it's not about the quantity of connections, it's about the quality. Surround yourself with people who lift you, who see you for who you are, and who support you in your journey. Sometimes, just having one or two meaningful relationships can make all the difference in the world. These are the people who will celebrate your victories, comfort you in your struggles, and stand by your side no matter what life throws your way. They're your greatest allies, and together, you'll face the challenges of life with more courage and strength than you could on your own. So, make the effort to cultivate and maintain those strong social connections. Reach out to those you love, and don't be afraid to open your heart to new people. Whether it's an old friend or someone you've just met, every connection you nurture enriches your life in ways you can't always anticipate. In the end, it's the relationships we build that matter most. They're the roots that keep us grounded, the branches that support us, and the leaves that fill our lives with beauty and meaning. Stay open, stay connected, and know that you are never alone on this journey. The people in your life, whether they've been there for decades or have just recently entered the picture, are a testament to the fact that we're all in this together. No matter where life takes you, the love and support of others will always be your greatest source of strength. 5. Never stop learning and challenging your mind. There's a special kind of joy, a deep thrill, that comes from learning something new, no matter your age. It's as if, even after years of living, the world still has countless treasures waiting to be discovered. I've witnessed this spark of excitement countless times, whether in someone's eyes as they share a new skill they've just mastered, or in their voice as they talk about a book that's moved them deeply. It's a reminder that, no matter how many years you've lived, the ability to explore, grow, and expand your mind is limitless. Learning at any stage of life is like unlocking a new part of the world, a part you may not have even known existed. It doesn't matter how many experiences you've had, there's always more to discover, more to understand, to be amazed by. Find something that stirs your curiosity, something that excites you. Maybe there's a subject you've always wanted to learn about but never had the time for, or perhaps a hobby you've been meaning to try but kept putting off. It could even be as simple as working on a puzzle or playing a game that challenges your brain. These little acts of learning aren't just about knowledge, they're about keeping your mind alive and your spirit youthful. When you start learning something new, don't be afraid if it feels unfamiliar or even a bit daunting. That feeling is part of the process. It's how you know you're stretching beyond your comfort zone, expanding your horizons, and pushing your mind to think in new ways. It's okay if it doesn't come easily at first. The beauty of learning is in the journey, in those little moments of discovery, when something clicks and you realize you've gained a new understanding. It's like opening a door to a room you didn't even know was there, and suddenly the world feels a little bigger and more vibrant. I've seen firsthand how this curiosity and thirst for knowledge can keep people's minds sharp and their spirits resilient. It doesn't matter if you're learning a new language, picking up an instrument for the first time, or simply exploring a subject you're passionate about. The act of challenging your mind helps keep it agile, focused, and engaged. And in doing so, it brings a certain lightness to your spirit, the youthful energy that comes from knowing you're still growing, still evolving. What I've come to understand is that learning is not a race. There's no rush, no need to pressure yourself into mastering something overnight. Take your time. Enjoy the process. Let yourself be fully immersed in the experience of learning without worrying about how long it takes or how much progress you've made compared to others. Every little step you take is a victory, and the sense of accomplishment that comes from mastering even the smallest thing is incredibly rewarding. Whether it's learning how to bake a new recipe, solving a challenging crossword, or diving into a new area of interest, every effort counts, and every effort enriches your life in a meaningful way. And don't be afraid to seek out new growth opportunities. Take a class, attend a workshop, or read a book on a topic you've never explored before. Even engaging in conversations with people who have different perspectives can be a way to challenge your mind and broaden your understanding of the world. Sometimes the greatest lessons come from the most unexpected places, and the key is to stay open and curious, always willing to absorb something new. And remember, learning is not just about keeping your mind sharp, it's about keeping your heart open to the beauty of discovery, to the joy of realizing that there's always more to experience in life. It's about keeping that spark of curiosity alive, the one that reminds you that life is a never-ending adventure, no matter how old you are. So, embrace it. Dive into something new, savor the process, and allow yourself to be surprised by what you're capable of. In the end, the act of learning is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's a way of staying engaged with the world, of remaining curious and open to all the possibilities life has to offer. It's a reminder that no matter where you are in your journey, there is always more to explore, more to understand, and more to become. So, never stop learning, never stop challenging your mind, and never stop discovering the world around you. You might just find that the journey is even more exciting than the destination. 6. Sleep well and rest often. There's truly nothing like the feeling of waking up after a deep, restful night of sleep, the kind where you feel refreshed, energized, and ready to embrace the day ahead. As we age, however, sleep can sometimes become more elusive. Those peaceful nights of uninterrupted rest may start to feel like a distant memory, and yet the importance of good sleep only grows as the years go by. I've spoken with so many people who've struggled with sleep issues, and almost every one of them has shared how improving their sleep transformed not only their energy levels, but also their entire outlook on life. Sleep isn't just about closing your eyes and waiting for the night to pass. It's about allowing your body and mind the time they need to recharge, heal, and reset. Creating a bedtime routine that helps you wind down can make all the difference. Think of it as a gentle, loving ritual to close out the day. It could be as simple as taking a warm, soothing bath, playing some calming music that helps quiet your thoughts, or reading a few pages of a book that transports you into a peaceful mindset. These small acts can signal to your body that it's time to let go of the day's stress and slip into rest. And let's not forget about the importance of your sleep environment. Your bedroom should feel like a sanctuary, one that invites rest the moment you step inside. Keep it quiet, cool, and comfortable, free of distractions that might disrupt your sleep. Soft lighting, fresh sheets, and a clutter-free space can make a world of difference in creating an atmosphere that encourages deep, restorative sleep. Your bed should be a place of comfort, not a source of stress. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned is to listen to my body's natural rhythms. Your body knows when it needs rest, and it's important to honor that. If you find yourself feeling tired during the day, Don't be afraid to take a nap. A short rest can often be the perfect reset, giving you the energy to tackle the rest of the day with a clearer mind and a lighter spirit. Some of the most productive people I know swear by the power of a good nap. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a way of respecting your body's needs and making sure you're functioning at your best. Rest is not just a necessity, it's a precious gift you give yourself. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, be more, and accomplish more, it's easy to forget that rest is just as important as any other aspect of our well-being. When you allow yourself the time to rest, you're not just recharging your physical energy, you're also giving your mind and soul the space to breathe, to reflect, and to simply be. Rest allows you to show up fully for the moments that matter most. So, treat rest with the respect it deserves. And don't see it as something to squeeze in between other obligations or something to feel guilty about. It's essential to your health, your happiness, and your overall quality of life. Whether it's a good night's sleep or a quiet afternoon nap, permit yourself to rest as often as you need. You've earned it. In the end, taking care of yourself means recognizing that you are worthy of rest and that your body and mind deserve the time to recover from all they do for you each day. Sleep well, rest often, and remember that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for yourself is to simply pause, close your eyes, and let go. 7. Embrace gratitude and positivity. Life isn't always easy. There are moments when challenges seem endless, and the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. But over time, I've come to realize something profound. The happiest people aren't those who have it all figured out or who never face difficulties. They're the ones who choose to focus on what's good, even in the midst of life's storms. They have learned to embrace gratitude and positivity, turning them into a daily practice that uplifts their spirits and transforms their outlook. Gratitude, in many ways, is like a balm for the soul. It soothes the rough edges of life, softening the hardships and allowing us to see the beauty in even the smallest moments. One of the simplest, yet most powerful ways to cultivate gratitude is to start each day by reflecting on what you're thankful for. Before you even get out of bed, take a moment to think of one thing, just one, that brings you a sense of peace or joy. It doesn't have to be anything grand or life-changing. It could be something as simple as the warmth and comfort of your bed, the sound of birds singing outside your window, or the anticipation of a good cup of coffee. Or perhaps it's something deeper, like the love of a family member who always supports you, or the sense of purpose you feel in your life. Whatever it is, allow yourself to feel it fully and let it set the tone for the rest of your day. As the day unfolds, continue looking for moments of gratitude. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and to let the stress, frustrations, and disappointments consume our attention. But when you actively seek out the good, no matter how small, you begin to shift your mindset. Maybe it's the kindness of a stranger who held the door open for you, the vibrant colors of the sunset that caught your eye, or even just the feeling of a cool breeze on your face during a walk. These little moments of joy are always there, waiting for us to notice them. And the more we focus on them, the more we begin to realize how abundant life's blessings truly are. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. That's not to say you should ignore the difficulties or pretend everything is perfect. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's important to acknowledge the hard times. But in those moments of struggle, try to find the silver lining. Even in the darkest times, there's often a glimmer of something good, a lesson learned, a moment of connection with someone who understands, or simply the knowledge that you've made it through another tough day. It's not about denying the pain, but choosing to focus on the aspects of life that bring you peace, comfort, and hope. What's remarkable is how this mindset of gratitude and positivity doesn't just impact your mood, it can improve your physical health as well. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude tend to have better immune function, lower stress levels, and a greater sense of overall well-being. It's as if your body responds to the positive energy you're cultivating in your mind and heart. When you focus on what's good, your body follows suit, helping you feel stronger, healthier, and more resilient. Over time, gratitude becomes more than just a fleeting thought, it becomes a way of life. You begin to approach each day with an open heart, ready to receive whatever comes your way with grace and positivity. You start to see the beauty in the small, everyday moments that once might have gone unnoticed. And in doing so, you unlock a deeper sense of joy that no amount of material wealth or success can ever truly provide. So embrace gratitude and positivity, not just as a reaction to good things happening, but as a conscious choice you make every day. Begin your mornings with a heart full of thanks and carry that feeling with you throughout the day. Even in difficult moments, search for the lesson, the growth, or the unexpected gift hidden within. It's this mindset that will not only bring more happiness into your life, but also nourish your spirit and improve your well-being in ways you might never have expected. Gratitude is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It allows you to be at peace with what is while remaining open to all the good that is yet to come. So, take a moment right now to reflect on what you're thankful for, big or small. It doesn't matter. Just allow yourself to feel it, embrace it, and let it light the way for the rest of your day, your week, and your life. 8. Take care of your body, but also listen to it. In a world that often glorifies pushing ourselves to the brink, we tend to equate health with relentless effort. The harder you work, the healthier you'll be, right? But as we age, something remarkable happens. Our bodies start to send us gentle reminders that health isn't just about how hard we push, but also about how well we listen. I've come to realize that true health comes from learning to strike a delicate balance between effort and rest, between caring for your body and honoring its limits. I've seen so many people who, over time, discovered that maintaining their health didn't come from pushing themselves to exhaustion, but rather from tuning in to their body's cues. They learned to respect their body's rhythms and needs, and in doing so, found a sense of well-being that was sustainable and deeply fulfilling. Your body is not a machine, it's a living, breathing entity that has carried you through the ups and downs of life. It deserves to be treated with the kindness and care that any faithful companion would receive. Taking care of your body starts with the basics: regular exercise, eating well, staying active, but it goes much deeper than that. It's about paying attention to how you feel every single day. If you're feeling tired, allow yourself the rest you need. So often we push through fatigue, telling ourselves we'll rest later, but our bodies know better. They give us signs, little whispers that tell us when it's time to slow down, to pause, and to take a break. And we do ourselves no favors by ignoring those signs. By listening to what your body is telling you, you're not only taking better care of yourself at the moment, but also setting yourself up for long-term health and vitality. If something feels off, whether it's a persistent ache, unusual fatigue, or just a general sense that something isn't right, don't brush it aside. Trust your instincts. Your body knows you better than anyone else, better than any doctor or fitness expert. Regular checkups and medical guidance are important, of course, but never underestimate the power of your intuition when it comes to your health. You are the expert on your own body, and sometimes just pausing to listen can be the difference between healing and harm. Exercise is essential, but it's not about pushing yourself to extremes. It's about finding a form of movement that brings you joy, that makes you feel alive, but also respects your body's limits. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, swimming, or even stretching, what matters most is that you're moving in a way that feels good to you. Pushing through pain or fatigue doesn't make you stronger. It risks injury and burnout. The true strength comes from knowing when to push and when to rest. Eating well is another key component, but like exercise, it's about balance. Nourish your body with foods that fuel you, but don't forget to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Food isn't just about nutrition, it's about joy, comfort, and connection. Savor your meals and be mindful of how they make you feel. Your body will let you know what it needs if you're willing to listen. But perhaps the most important lesson is this: permit yourself to slow down. Rest is not a weakness, and it's certainly not something to feel guilty about. Rest is as essential to your health as any other activity. It's in those moments of rest that your body has the chance to repair, rejuvenate, and prepare for what comes next. By allowing yourself time to rest, you're showing respect for your body and all it has done for you over the years. Your body has been your constant companion through thick and thin, through every challenge and triumph. It has endured so much, and it deserves to be treated with the same care and compassion you would show to a dear friend. So take care of it, exercise, eat well, and stay active, but also listen when it asks for rest and when it tells you to slow down. Honor your body by listening to its needs, and in return, it will continue to carry you through life with strength, grace, and resilience. In the end, the health journey isn't just about doing more, it's about doing what feels right for you. Trust your body, trust your instincts, and remember that the path to well-being is paved with both effort and rest, strength and softness. You deserve to feel your best, and that begins with listening to the voice that knows you better than anyone else, your own. 9. Stay spiritually connected. As we journey through life, we often find ourselves searching for something deeper, something that transcends the everyday and connects us to a sense of meaning, purpose, and peace. Spirituality, in whatever form it takes for you, can provide this connection, whether through religion, meditation, mindfulness, or simply spending time in nature. Nurturing your spiritual well-being becomes even more important as we age. It's about finding that quiet, sacred space within yourself where you can reflect, recharge, and reconnect with the essence of who you are. Spirituality means different things to different people, and that's the beauty of it. There's no single path to spiritual connection. It's deeply personal, and it evolves. For some, it may come through prayer or religious practice, attending services, and being part of a faith community. For others, it may be found in moments of stillness, sitting quietly in meditation, allowing the mind to rest and the soul to speak. For many, spirituality is found in the awe-inspiring beauty of the natural world, walking through a forest, watching the sunset, or listening to the gentle flow of a river. These moments can be just as sacred as any ritual, reminding us of our place in the larger tapestry of life. As we grow older, staying spiritually connected becomes not only a source of comfort but also a guiding light. It offers us a sense of belonging to something greater than ourselves, a deeper understanding of the mysteries of life, and the strength to face its inevitable challenges. Spirituality, in whatever form you embrace it, can provide a profound sense of peace. It can help ground you when life feels uncertain, offering solace in difficult times and joy in the simple beauty of existence. I've seen how people who make spirituality a regular part of their lives often navigate life's ups and downs with a unique sense of grace and serenity. It's as if they have a well of inner strength that they can draw from, no matter the circumstances. And the beauty of spiritual connection is that it's always available to you, whether you're alone in a quiet room or surrounded by loved ones. It's something you can turn to at any time, and it asks nothing of you but to simply be present, open, and willing to listen to the whispers of your soul. Find what nourishes your spirit and make it a regular part of your life. It doesn't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. It just needs to be meaningful to you. Maybe it's starting or ending your day with a few moments of prayer, where you express gratitude for the blessings in your life or seek guidance for the challenges ahead. Perhaps it's sitting in meditation, allowing yourself to simply be, free from distractions and worries, while you reconnect with the quiet center of your being. Or maybe it's finding peace in nature, where the beauty of the world around you serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. Whatever form your spirituality takes, let it be something that fills you with a sense of peace and purpose. It's not about following someone else's path, but finding your own path that resonates with who you are and what you need at this stage of your life. Whether it's through religious practice, personal reflection, or moments of awe in nature, your spiritual connection can be a powerful force that guides you, comforts you, and helps you stay grounded amid life's uncertainties. One of the greatest gifts spirituality offers is the ability to find meaning, even in the most difficult of times. When faced with loss, pain, or fear, your spiritual connection can remind you that there is more to life than the challenges in front of you. It can help you see beyond the present moment, offering a sense of hope and reminding you of the bigger picture, the ebb and flow of life, the beauty of impermanence, and the peace that comes from acceptance. So, as you move through life, make time for your spiritual well-being. Treat it as you would any other aspect of your health, with care, attention, and intention. Let your spirituality be a source of strength, a place where you can retreat when the world feels heavy, and a wellspring of joy that enriches your life every day. In staying spiritually connected, you not only nurture your soul, but also open yourself to the grace, wisdom, and beauty that life has to offer. In the end, spirituality is not about having all the answers or following a strict set of rules. It's about the journey, the process of deepening your connection with yourself, with others, and with the world around you. It's about finding peace in the present moment and trusting in the greater flow of life. Let it guide you, comfort you, and inspire you to live with a sense of purpose and serenity. no matter where life's path takes you. 10. Find joy in the everyday. At the end of it all, when you look back on your life, you'll realize that it wasn't just the grand events or the big milestones that defined your journey. It was the small, often overlooked moments that truly gave it meaning. Life, in its purest form, is made up of these tiny, everyday joys. The happiest people I've known are not those who've had the most success or reached the highest peaks, but those who've mastered the art of finding delight in the simple things that many of us rush past without a second thought. It's not always the monumental achievements or big celebrations that sustain us through the years. Instead, it's the little moments: a quiet cup of morning coffee, the first sip warming you from the inside out, a casual chat with a neighbor that unexpectedly brightens your day, the comforting sound of rain gently tapping on the roof as you curl up with a book or simply sit in peaceful reflection. These are the moments that create the fabric of our lives, weaving together memories that offer comfort, peace, and a deep sense of contentment. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. I've come to understand that the secret to a fulfilling life isn't found in chasing after the next big thing or rushing through the day to check off tasks on a never-ending to-do list. It's about slowing down, and savoring the everyday experiences that bring you joy. Notice the smell of your favorite meal simmering on the stove, and take a moment to appreciate the love and care that went into preparing it. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face, and let it remind you of the beauty and simplicity of the present moment. Listen to the sound of laughter, whether it's your own or someone else's, and allow it to fill your heart with happiness. The truth is, life is overflowing with these small, precious moments, but they can be so easy to miss if we're constantly rushing from one thing to the next, always focused on what's ahead instead of what's right in front of us. The key is to slow down, to become more present, and to pay attention. When you do, you'll find that joy is all around you, waiting to be noticed and appreciated. It's in the way the light filters through the trees in the afternoon, the way the breeze carries the scent of blooming flowers, or even the simple pleasure of slipping into bed after a long day. Finding joy in the everyday doesn't mean that you ignore life's challenges or pretend everything is perfect. Life is full of difficulties, and it's important to face them with courage and resilience. But even amid hardship, there are still moments of joy to be found, tiny pockets of happiness that can offer comfort and remind you of life's goodness. A kind word from a friend, the taste of a delicious meal, the warmth of a hug. These small moments have the power to uplift your spirit and carry you through the tougher times. As you go about your day, make it a practice to pause and appreciate the little things. Take your time. Instead of rushing through your morning routine, slow down and savor it. Feel the texture of your clothes as you get dressed. Enjoy the aroma of your breakfast, and take a moment to stretch and breathe before diving into the tasks of the day. At the end of the day, reflect on the moments that made you smile or brought a sense of peace. These are the moments that truly matter, the ones that give life its richness and depth. When you string these small moments together, you begin to realize that they are not so small after all. They are the building blocks of a life well lived, a life that is full, meaningful, and deeply satisfying. Each moment of joy you experience adds to the overall tapestry of your life, creating a picture that is rich with love, laughter, and happiness. It's not the big events that define you. It's how you choose to experience and appreciate the little things that make up your everyday life. So, find joy in the here and now. Allow yourself to slow down, to savor the moments that bring you happiness, no matter how small they may seem. Life isn't about rushing to the finish line, it's about enjoying the journey, one beautiful moment at a time. When you focus on these everyday joys, you'll discover that life is not just about reaching your goals or achieving success. It's about finding happiness in the simple pleasures, and realizing that these moments, when woven together, create a life that is rich, fulfilling, and full of love. As we come to the end of this journey together, I hope you found inspiration and valuable insights from these 10 principles for living a fulfilling and a fulfilling and balanced life. Whether it's prioritizing your physical health, staying spiritually connected, or finding joy in the small moments, each of these practices is a way to enrich your life and make the most of every day. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? What's one thing from this list that resonated with you? And how do you plan to bring it into practice in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm excited to hear how you'll make these ideas a part of your journey. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that will inspire and uplift you. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.